Thierry Henry, the news broke just before we came on air that he's been suspended by Monaco. It looks as though he's going to be fired. 2 wins in 20 matches. Hasn't really worked out for him, to put it mildly.
Put it mildly, no. I heard, listened to your programme beforehand, somebody saying he had a bad time with injuries and various things. Well, I don't want to be too cruel on him, Nate. He was a great player, but I saw him on the television doing the analysis of various things. I would never have employed him as a manager. Never. Because if you're analysis is analysis. Analysis is not an opinion. Analysis is a fact, and it either makes sense or it doesn't make sense. And any time I saw Thierry Henry doing the analysis, which is a huge percentage of the game, the knowledge to impart to the team that you're taking over, there were strokes all over the place, and I didn't know what he was on about, right? I mean, if you're in analysis, you know, like knowledge equates to simplicity, right? And if you're doing the analysis, then anybody watching it, she's like, I can understand that. That makes sense. Now, I'm an ex-professional footballer, and when I saw Thierry doing the analysis, I didn't know what he was talking about. He lost me. There was strokes going up here, and there was strokes going down there, and there was strokes going down there. I couldn't follow him.
So he's confusing himself as much as...
Well, it means he hasn't got the knowledge to reduce it to simplicity. And I thought, well, look, if he's doing that to us on the television, what's he going to be doing to the players? When you're managing a team, right, and just on the analysis on the telly, you're doing strokes all over the place. He's going to be saying the same to the players. You know what I mean? Like, that's what good analysis is all about, that people can understand it, but understand it in a professional way. Oh, that makes sense. Like, I saw strokes all over the place, the fullback, and I'm lost.
So if he's bringing that into a dressing room, you're just overloading players with information.
He has to be bringing it in the dressing room, Nathan. If he's doing it on the television, then his analysis is not going to be different on the television to what he's doing in the dressing room. So when I saw him getting the job, I just didn't. That's probably a nice fellow. I don't know him at all. He was a great player. But what I saw on the television, if I was a club owner or director, from what I saw on the television, I definitely wouldn't appoint him as a manager.
It's incredible, that bug that's there towards coaching and management with punditry. So, like, Thierry Henry was on huge money, like $4 million a year with Sky, yet still wasn't satisfied, wanted to get back in the training ground, wanted to go and coach. Like Keith Andrews, as today, just, you know, giving up his Keith Andrews show here and off the ball to go in and work as Stephen Kenny's under 21 assistant. Paul Scholes had some really interesting comments as well about almost feeling he felt there was a lack of achievement maybe in the punditry side of it. He didn't have anything to work towards at the end of the week that gave him the same satisfaction as
you're never going to have the same satisfaction of playing, Nathan. You know, that's a well-known thing in football. Management and coaching is the second thing that you want to do, and that you do that because you finished playing. I mean, Scholes was a great player. I think he was one of the great players, in my opinion. And where he might have slipped up a bit, if he felt that way, like he's 5 years out of the game now, I think initially he should have gone into management. You know, once it goes 5 years, like you see Gerrard retired, went into, he was on the television a bit, but not Lampard the same, you know, and Scholes was around the same era as them. They would short time on the telly, but they went into management. I think Scholes has probably left it too long, you know, to be at the height of getting a job. I think he'll get a job. He's starting about going to Oldham.
Oldham, it's home.
But you know, it wouldn't be a great place to start it. I think they're having a very, very bad time.
Yeah.
And when he's on the television, because he's quite straightforward, to say the least, on the television. I don't think it would appeal to many of the directors to hire this guy. And in the meantime, you know, he was a great player. He's played for a long time. And what he's actually saying, he's missing it. He's missing it, and that's very sad. I find that sad.
Yeah.
That I think, like, at the career that he had, he should be finishing, or hopefully finishing, satisfied with what he did, rather than looking for something to keep him satisfied.
He said, you want to fight for something. It's just the frustration of not being involved in something worth fighting for. And a lot of those players, Lampard, Gerrard, Scholes, maybe they go into punditry and think, I won't miss it. And then something clicks 6 months in and...
But he's 5 years out of it, Nathan. He's 5 years out of finished from playing. You know, if you look at Lampard and Gerrard, they weren't out of it for long. You know, before they went into management. Was it a year, 2 years at the most since Gerrard was out of it.
Give yourself... Football is his life. Football is still everything in his life. That quite often... it's hard to find other interests. It's
well,
like the game of golf only gets you so far.
It's very difficult. That's why I'm not having a go at Scholes. I feel sorry for him. I feel sad for him that he's not happy in having done what he did. That he's missed it. I mean, I mixed with the players. Norman Hunt said, "Do you miss it, John?" I said, "I don't, Norman. No, I don't miss it." Well, I played till I was 39. I don't want to be talking about myself, but no, I said, I do. I still really miss it. Like, everybody's different, right? I mean, when I finished playing, it was a bit of a
What did you miss? The camaraderie.
Yeah, it's
in the dressing room.
It's the life. It's the life of it.
Yeah,
and the playing on Saturday and doing. When you're an ex-player, you'll never do anything better than you did when you were playing football, because that's what you were blessed to do. So it's very, very. And then you see,
might Scholes be in for a bit of a shock even when he goes into management. That there might still be something missing.
Yeah, but it'll need to keep him occupied.
Yeah.
But if you say, like, a lot of players say, "Oh, it's still in my blood," and I think, "Oh God, I hate to hear that." You know, like, I was very, look, I finished my career, right, that's that done. A bit of a relief, to be quite honest, in it. But when all players are different, so Norman said to me, "Oh, I really miss it," and I can understand it, because the excitement that you have and the life that you lead. You know, I think I might have said to you before, you go into football when you're 15, right? And you finish when you're 35 and you're still only 15. It's an unreal world, Nathan. And you have the excitement of it, going out on Saturday, big crowd there and all those various things. And that stops. You know, a lot of lads love it, really love it, you know, and they miss it when it's happening. I think that's happened with Scholes. Scholes is not an outgoing character where you could say, well, he's going to be the life and soul of a party or going having a good time. He doesn't seem to be that type of lad. And the thing he did best in his life was playing football, and he did it brilliantly. And it's 5 years since he's still talking about missing it. Now I find that what is he now? He's 40 odd.
Yeah, 44.
44. You know, like, I'd love to hear from him. I played my stuff. I did my stuff. I loved it, and I'm enjoying it.
Chapter.
Yeah. Move on.
Yeah.
Move on with it. You know.